Hello and welcome back to the channel. It is Just Trying, and I am Crown Jennings. Today we'll be following a Nikki, what the crap's her name? Nikki tutorial, that's it. And I just want to thank you very much for watching. Let's just get right into it.
But when it comes to the eyes, it is fairly matte and very sculpted. So I look forward and I go above where my natural crease is, and I start stamping in that color. Now, like I said, this look is very sculpted, so I'm also bringing it onto the lid and blending it in towards the eye, more towards the lash line for a smoky liner look.
So the brown marks on my arm are from the color, and I'm doing top because I'm not swatching under, and I did a little here. Just so you know, don't be concerned. That's all. I don't have hooded eyes like she does, so we'll see how this goes. I'm not having a very good look at myself day today because up close I can see like all the zits all over my face, and I don't appreciate that, but at the same time I can't see them, but I can, so it's really weird. Also, I have a bunch of extra, like, it looks like skin, but it's not. It's from a face mask all over my face that I didn't get off because it wouldn't go away. So we love that, and just want to be honest, I plan on talking about Halo today. If you don't know what Halo is, it's a first shooter game that's my childhood, basically, where you're a human who knows how to fight really well. In short, there's a lot more to it, but that's the short of it, and you have special armor that helps you fight aliens that are trying to accidentally destroy the universe, like I said, in short.
562, and I'm placing that brush flat against my skin.
The last game lasted on a cliffhanger where Cortana was going to take over the universe. This game, we seem to be landing on the Halo after Chief was knocked out. And to me, that's a bit confusing, and I tried watching a recap, and I'm still confused because apparently the Halo games are too complex for my little brain. But I'm still interested in the franchise because it's my childhood, and it's what I grew up with, and it's a really fun game. And my dad and I have been playing an online version where in Guardians, where we're able to play together and have some fun and do great, which is all good and fine. It's just I'd like to know the lore a bit better, and with the new game coming out, I'm hoping I can. Plus, I'm really excited for it because I want to play the new game.
This, by holding the brush like this against the cheek and sort of like waving at the blend, you're giving it that soft haze. I'm definitely going to use that color to darken that outer portion up a bit. Kind of tapping it on.
This is really hard because I don't have a darker brown by the looks of it, and that's just frustrating. Also, you notice I didn't start at the beginning of her video. That's because I don't have any foundation, setting powder, or anything like that to really use, so it's not like I can do that part of the video and there's no point in having you guys sit through that and watch her. So I just thought I'd let you guys know why we're starting on the eyes instead of doing the rest of the skin. It's because I can't do the rest of the skin. Thank God I finally have a brown. My favorite Halo game is Reach. Unfortunately, Reach destroyed the gaming industry, or a part of it, because of certain gaming techniques they decided to add it, and I mean the professional gaming, not the gaming as in itself its game. What it did to that, it also made up in story, because it made you were able to play your own story and see the grims of war and stuff like that, and I think that's really interesting. If you want to know more about that kind of stuff, I would suggest you watch the video that I put in the guy's channel I put in the description, which is where I'm learning a lot of stuff, and you should watch his video. I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but still. I'm gonna try to add some nude in here because I messed it up. That does look a lot better. Also, on that channel he talks about the gaming design of like the new characters. Well, the characters re-gaming design because they upgraded it, and like how the elite look kind of crap. But I really like the Arbiter's new design. Like, this is the old one, this is the new one I'm showing you on the screen. It looks stunning to me. It makes him look more kingly, the new design. It makes him look more, not dashing, because I don't really know if it could, but I feel like he's the only one that whenever one of the few characters that went through the design, it improved him. And I feel like he looks stronger, and especially considering like he's trying to unite the Swords of St. Healy, the specific group of his race. In short, I think that they did a really good job on his redesign. I do agree that I don't like the Elite's designs because, like in the video, he says they're kind of crap. In short, could be so much better, but they're not because they look more beastly than elegant like they should. So yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking about that one as well. That I really, really like the Arbiter's new design. I love the way his armor looks like royalty and robes and stately, kingly, and wonderful.
Look, I don't know.
She kind of just did what I did. Oh, she made it lighter.
With this shade, you can go all the way up and kind of reinforce. I'm taking that dark brown color, Cafecito, and I'm stamping it on to where I would normally apply a liquid liner.
I'm having a really hard time looking at myself in the mirror, and I said in the last video that you shouldn't look at yourself, well, a couple videos ago that you shouldn't look at yourself in the mirror when you can't avoid it, and I can't really avoid it right now, and it's really hard. I'm using something over here as lighting, and in that lighting there's a mirror. So sometimes there are off days when you don't want to look at yourself because you think you look that terrible, and sometimes you gotta shield your face and not look at yourself. I saw this really nice tip from, I believe it was a Tumblr post, I'm not sure, that for people with body dysphoria, that if you don't want to have to look at your body but you need to shower a lot or something like that, then you just don't turn on the lights in the bathroom. You shower in the dark and then you can enjoy your shower and not have to look at yourself, because sometimes it's best to avoid looking at yourself. Obviously I am no therapist and can't really help with stuff like that. I can only give you advice that I've heard or learned from other people. That's just the way it is for right now, but I understand how you could probably look at yourself and not like it. And just like a couple months ago or even a year ago, I never would have said that, because I'm like, oh no, you have to love yourself no matter what. Some days you just can't love yourself. Not that you can't, it's just really hard to do, and you have to push through and love yourself. And that's kind of like loving another person, you know. They're gonna have off days, they're gonna be mean to you or to themselves, or if you're talking about yourself, they're mean to you and yourself because you're both the same person. And sometimes you just gotta push, be kind to yourself, gotta love to yourself, gotta understand that it is what it is some days, and just because you don't want to look at yourself doesn't mean that you're ugly. It just means that today's not your day sometimes, and you're beautiful no matter what, or handsome even, because I know a lot of guys go through this kind of thing and it's terrible. And I want you to know, guy or girl, I'm here for you, I love you, and everything's gonna get better and be okay. No, it's because it's not the right brown. For those of you, I don't know how many of you guys who watch my videos know what an OC is. And what it is, for those of you who don't know, those of you who do know, then all good. An OC is an original character, and that could be for your own stories, your own books, just for drawing, stuff like that. It's your own character you give a personality to, or something like that. Sometimes it can be you, and that's like all good, because those OCs are valid. All OCs are valid. I have an OC for, well, OC, for, Halo. And it's not like something I've ever written, but it's a character I always thought about whenever I play the character game. I kind of think, oh, I'm playing her. And she's usually like blue, brown, and black color mix, and she's got like a normal Spartan helmet, like one of the old generations. And her name is Blueberry. And her code name would be like Blue, B-L-U. And I think she's really lovely and nice and sweet and doesn't talk that much. So yeah, I just thought like you guys should know a little bit about that, because there are a lot of fandoms out there that are toxic or have a lot of gatekeepers or just mean, and it's okay to have your own OC in those places, that those places try to gatekeep you or that they're mean or toxic. It's okay to like a genre even if their community is toxic, because nobody has the right to tell you you can't like something or something like that in a certain sense. I mean, if it's like murder or something straight up wrong, they should be like, yeah, you shouldn't really like or do that. It's okay to have an OC in toxic communities, and it's okay to enjoy the fandom. It's okay to enjoy the series without enjoying the fandom or being part of the fandom. But there's always good people in toxic communities. There's always people that really do like your OCs and do care about you and your OCs, who would treat you right in any situation. It's just the community is toxic overall because of a lot of bad eggs instead of a few bad eggs. That's all. Okay?
Smoked out lash line. Then for the lower lash line, I take Caramello and I just stamp it on. Now that I'm reaching that outer corner here, I'm going in with Cafecito and bringing the sculpted drama. Connect the lower lash line to the outer corner here. So opening up the waterline using a nude or white pencil.
I'm not going to pop anything in my lower lash line because I'm not comfortable with doing that. Doesn't that look great? Definitely doesn't look like crap. I mean poop. I guess I'm not really a fan of nude looks, especially if I don't have foundation on, because it kind of makes me just look like a tired anime character right now. Maybe that's translating better onto camera because I know a lot of the videos are translating me better onto camera and my makeup as well, but these are pretty smooth and I really do like how the blending is coming out a lot better this time around, which means I have improved, I think, a lot, which is nice.
Now pop on your favorite pair of lashes and bottom mascara.
I'm not putting on lashes because I don't know how to put on lashes. And this look was done a lot faster than I thought it would be. It's obviously done a lot faster than the James Charles one, which took the entire video up. But his is a lot more complicated than this one, which isn't to say one is better than the other, because obviously neither one is better than the other, because they're both totally different looks on totally different spectrums for totally different reasons. And that's great, because you need a balance. I'm not gonna do a video yesterday. Did them perfectly fine, all great. Just a little bit of issues. I go to do them today. All the issues. I can't tell if this looks good or bad or like spider legs or not, because I don't know what that means, spider legs. So yeah, everything needs variety, everything needs a change, everything needs something different. So if you don't have that in your life, then like, why not? Let's continue. I know we don't have foundation, but I still want to do the sculpting that she's going to be doing because I want to learn it anyway. And I know that doesn't mix very well with foundation because the whole point is that you're contouring a new face. But like I said, I want to try it.
Face portion is really important to this look because when you look at all the inspiration, a lot of structure is happening on the eyes, but even more structure is happening on the face. So a lot of the warmth is happening around here. So the forehead is sculpted to the heavens, and a lot of warmth is almost on the spots where you would highlight. And then if you have a large forehead, 10 head,
I feel like in person, to me at least, it looks like I just brought my eyelash stuff way too far out because they look like they're the same color. So that's lovely, we love that. What's the point of like gatekeeping? Like a fandom or something, like, oh, you can't come in this fandom because you can't come in this place because you're whatever the reason is. Wouldn't you want more people in your area, in your group, so you can talk to more people about it? I've never talked to people in the same fandom as me as if I wasn't related to them or knew them at school, but I want to try to get more friends, so I'm going to try to do like Discord and stuff like that and see if I can get friends. I hope so. But like, what's the point of stopping someone from joining? I'm just curious, what's the point? If anyone's a gatekeeper or they did gatekeep in the past, maybe you've changed them better, could you tell me in the comment section like what the point was? I think I've accidentally gatekeeped before, but I can't remember why, and it wasn't intentional when I did. When I was saying, I believe I was saying is, hey, did you know this? And they could have thought I was gatekeeping, but I don't think that would be gatekeeping at all because I'm saying, did you know, instead of, why don't you know? So I guess I wasn't gatekeeping. I'm not sure. Like I said, I can't remember that well. So if I have gatekeeped anyone in the past, I apologize. Oh, it brought up my cheekbones. Interesting.
One super important thing is to contour the nose. My brush that has my bronzer in it, I just kind of scratch it over it.
I feel like a character from Sweeney Todd, but tan.
The inner portion of the eye to the nose to give myself that structure. I'm going to take a face powder and a dry beauty sponge and carve out the sides and the top. Well,
my face definitely looks warm. Like I said, I do feel like I look like a very tan kind of Sweeney Todd character, but instead of gray, the tones for it were bronze. My face does look very contoured, and I do look golden, but kind of not. I think this is the first time contours kind of worked for me. A dry beauty blender, and we're just gonna use the nude from the palette, and we'll see how that goes.
So I almost come from that inner corner drag it onto the sides.
Don't look like Squidward's nose, please. I don't like how my nose kind of has, yeah, she's going for Squidward nose.
And I'm also gonna take a little bit and apply red here on the bridge. So don't leave it like this. That's how a little extreme. So I take a big face brush and I kind of dust away the edges, and that leaves you with a perfectly contoured, snatched nose.
Whenever I contour my nose, because the cute little shape of it, I'm told I have a button nose, I end up looking like I have the nose of Squidward to me, or at least the head of Squidward. First time I tried the contour, tried to look like Doctor Strange for a con, and I did that to my nose. Now I cannot tell if it looks that way or if it looks nice because she says this is how it's supposed to look. It looks lopsided because I messed it up. Let me try to fix it. It's kind of Squidwardly? I can't tell. I've never put on blush before because, like, I always thought it would make you look like you were just sweating. So let's go for it.
Not really on the apple, we're really creating this like slanted, structured face. So more towards where the bronzer is too.
Oh, let's see how this goes. Did I put it in the wrong place? Because I put it here, because that's where she put it, I thought. I'm so confused. Now she's moved on to highlighter. Does anyone talk about how much of a mess makeup is? I'm sure a lot of people do, and there's a lot of ads that talk about it, but this is ridiculous. I don't think I used dark enough browns because I'm matching with the bronzer. I can't tell if I am or not because I don't know what it looks like on camera.
Now that sort of dew is always going on, so I'm also putting this.
She says dew, right? Dew? How do you make dew not look like sweat? Where's the line? Makeup confounds me. I feel like also like grease. How does it not look greasy? Why do you want to look dewy? What's the point of... I sound really aggressive, I'm not trying to, but what's the point of looking dewy? What's so great about having dewy skin? Here's the thing. A lot of people do like skincare routine because they're doing their makeup and stuff like that, right? All good. Perfectly makes sense. All fine. I love it. Because it's taking care of your skin after putting a lot of chemicals on it, because that's what makeup is. In short, there's a lot more to it, I know. But yeah. And skincare routine is supposed to help with that for people who wear makeup all the time. All good. I get that. But for like skincare routine that's like anti-aging, I get it. Some people don't want to age, some people look like immortal and wonderful. I get that and I understand the appeal. But why is aging like so ugly in the eyes of society? Aging is something beautiful and vibrant and amazing and awesome. Like, whenever I age, I would want to have, like, I don't want to have an excessive amount of wrinkles. Like, I get the thought process of wrinkles are bleh, but they're just bleh. They're not evil, they're not wrong, they're not bad, they're not hideous, they just are. Because if you have wrinkles around your eyes, crow's feet, that means you smile a lot. And right here means that you're talking and smiling a lot and stuff like that. It's just the way it is. Aging is so beautiful because it shows the life that you've had and the way things are. Because like, and also like aging is a thing of the mind, not of the body. Well, certain senses are the body, like hip issues, bone issues, muscle issues. I get that. That's also just life because your body is doing its thing. But like the thing that you can't do certain things at certain ages, like I get like the dating age, like minority thing. No, that's there for a reason. There's a point to that. And the thing about age is that you can't do something because you're over a certain age. I get that drinking, you have to wait till 21 because that's when your mind is fully developed. I get that. But why can't I do laser tag when I'm 22 or 21 or 20? What's wrong with a bunch of 20-year-olds going in to play laser tag? What's wrong with like 30-year-olds going to like an arcade together, like Dave and Buster? What's wrong with playing games and having fun and being cool? What's wrong with like a bunch of 30-year-olds going out and having fun, like they're gonna go Orbeez on the water, even if they have kids, because kids don't stop you. They want to have fun. They want to hang out with you. And I get that a lot of things cost money, and I get that. But if you can't afford it, or you should go do it. Go do Orbeez on the water. Go float in a lake and have fun with your kids. Go live life dangerously. Go to amusement parks when you can. enjoy life. You're never too old to do something, because that doesn't make any sense. If you're 60 and you want to go jet skiing, go jet skiing. Who cares? Literally, like, we live for so long saying we can't do this or can't do that. That doesn't make any sense. Why can't you jet ski when you're 60? I understand that it's easier for you to be broken, but if you're the kind of person that said, I'll wait till my retirement to do stuff, then you're too old to do stuff? That doesn't make any sense. Go on that cruise. Go down the slide. Go on the hang gliding thing. Have fun if that's what you want to do. Stay inside if you want to do that, because you're never too young to stay inside. You're never too old to play video games. You're never too young to play video games. To a certain extent, there's some video games that you'll be too old for because they're too graphic. Like, there's a video game where I saw like a dog getting hurt and that made me sad. It was not Minecraft, it was something else, but that's not the point. Age is a state of mind. And I'm gonna be honest, for anyone, it doesn't matter what your age is. It doesn't matter if you're a preteen, younger, if you're 60 and older, it doesn't matter. Here's what you need to know, the true thing about age, in all honesty, because I've seen my fair share of older people walking around. I know a few older people, stuff like that. Age is a state of mind. If you tell yourself, I am too old to do XYZ, then you've convinced yourself you're too old to do XYZ, and therefore you will not do it. And you've limited yourself. If you say I'm too old, period, then you're telling yourself, you're telling your mind, you're convincing yourself that you shouldn't do anything, that you should sleep, that you shouldn't do anything. Don't tell yourself I am old. I don't mean lie to yourself like a Blanche Devereaux and say I'm 40 when you're 60. No, if people say, oh look, you're old, why are you doing that? You say old is a state of mind. There's only age limits to specific things like drinking and so on and so forth. If you tell yourself you are old, then you are old. If you tell yourself, I am a young child at heart, then you are a young child at heart and you are young. Because the mind convinces the body about the truth. A lot of people like to say, oh, for like depression, just tell yourself you're happy. That's not gonna work. Depression is a mental illness. It messes with the chemicals in your mind. There are certain ways around it. There are certain things that can help it. If you smile, then a rush of serotonin will have a habit of going around your body because you're telling yourself to be happy. If you talk to yourself in a better manner, then you're going to be happier because words speak life. There's experiments you can do with plants to do that. You yell at one plant and you only speak kind things to another. The plant that you speak kindly to will live. The one that you don't will die. And that's the way you are yourself. So use your words. Bring life into yourself. Say, I am young. I can do anything I want to do. I can be anything I want to be. I can help who I want to do. I am confident. I am strong. I am happy. I am joyful. And even if you don't feel those things right now in this moment, you're going to feel them eventually because you know you're speaking the truth. Even if you can't believe it right now in your head, even if you can't believe it, it's going to be true because you're speaking life into it. You're like planting little seeds that things are going to happen and it's going to be okay. But if you speak like mean stuff, then that's going to happen too. There's a double edge to this thing. So speak good things to yourself. Speak good things to other people. Be kind, be compassionate, and don't call yourself old. Please, do all the skincare routine you want. Please, I implore you, do that. Just have the skincare routines, because if that's going to bother you in the future, if you're going to feel insecure because you have wrinkles, take care of the problem now. Please, because that's going to help you in the future. But if you don't care, there's certain competent things and stuff like that, or it just doesn't matter to you now or in the future, or even if it does matter in the future, you can still do stuff in the future to help your wrinkles and stuff like that. You can always change and get better. You can always change and get worse though. But what's more important now is we're focusing on the positive. You can always change to stay better, to get better. Okay? So do what you want to do now that's going to help you in the future. I don't really know how to end that, so let's continue. And I know that started from highlighting do to don't call yourself old. I'm not going to apologize.
A bit on my forehead.
Oh, on the chin. I love it.
Overdrawn, penciled, nude, glossy lips.
Okay, let's find something that matches. By the way, just speaking happy or talking to myself and saying that I look beautiful, I look young, I feel better about myself exponentially already. I feel very happy and joyful. So it can give you immediate results sometimes. Also, if people tell you to shut up and you're annoying, you're not annoying and you don't need to shut up, okay? Because people told me that in the past a lot, and it's not true. Your words matter, you matter, everything you does matter. I'm sorry if the brows were a bit down, that is because I'm serious. Doesn't mean I'm not serious when my brows are up, but you understand what I'm saying. It's my serious expression, it's not my anger expression for that. I found one that works, I think. Well, let's try it. Maybe clean up a wee bit, and we'll take care of it later.
So I always pull my lip in like this, like and then I just kind of create the McDonald's sign on my teeth as well. I'm just gonna frame the lip.
I look like I have a mustache. I have small lips. A part of me doesn't like that, a part of me does. Because, you know, all the like popular girls have the big lips. The big lips and like, ooh, she's gorgeous, she's loving with those lips. You wanna kiss it. But I do not. Also, this looks a bit stupid. I just don't have the right lips. And I don't know, to my knowledge, there is no right lips, they're just lips.
Lipstick number 1. You want this to be nude, honey.
Oh, we're doing nude.
Up to that lip.
Do it.
Blend this in with the contours you just applied to those lips, and ooh, do you see the fantasy coming along?
No.
Now, I will say you either love that look or you hate it. I feel like there's no in between.
I hate it. Yeah, I hate it because it looks like I have a sneaking McDonald's, like not McDonald's, it looks like I kissed someone wrong. Or I don't know how to apply makeup, or both. And I kinda, even though I don't like high small lips, I prefer them than to whatever this is.
And for gloss, definitely bring it all the way to the edge. Boom! Some setting spray and we're done.
She said to bring the gloss all the way around. I also don't like that my lips are getting smaller and smaller. Something tells me this isn't the right gloss color. Just gonna fix that up real quick. This is the final look. I can't say I'm too pleased. I know it would look a lot better with the falsies and if I used the darker browns like I should have, but I really do appreciate the tutorials that Nikki Tutorial has made, especially this one, and they did help a lot in helping me do better because I'm able to understand how to blend better, and it's really good practice, and plus I actually understand the contouring because I actually like how I contoured my face this time. So thank you very much for making the video, Miss Nikki Tutorial. Also, my lips are the only thing I don't particularly care for. If I were to do this look by myself, I probably would have added some lashes and some eyeliner, but the whole point of her look is that you don't need eyeliner, and because I didn't use the dark enough brown, I wasn't able to succeed in that. But that's fine, that's all good. I thank you very much for watching, and I want you to go out and find the joy in the world and joy in your life. And this is the day the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad. And why don't you join the ride and subscribe. Bye-bye. Ooh, ooh, my eyes are so dark.